don't usually talk about us and the business of us very much on this program, but there's a lot going on with the business of us.
Yep.
Back in May, we struck a deal to move the television version of this show to the Walt Disney Company. We will be in early September streaming on Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and the new direct-to-consumer way of delivering television that ESPN is putting out. And it's a new service called, wait a minute, I wrote it down here, ESPN.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. And, clearly, to be able to go back to where my career started, also stay with NFL Network, was something that I never thought possible 22 years later. And the same thing is now the case with the radio version of this show. We are on September 2nd moving the audio version of this show to ESPN Radio, which is also my roots. I'm proud to say I got my first radio gig of my career being the first ever studio voice of Major League Baseball on ESPN Radio. Covered the World Series, covered All-Star games, covered that amazing 1999 All-Star game in Fenway Park with the All-Century team. I stood behind home plate with the ESPN Radio mic flag and watched all of the stars of the past and the present converge around Ted Williams throwing out that first pitch. Remember that?
What a moment, man.
Right? I'm getting goosebumps just even remembering that right now. So the fact that I'm able to return to those roots is also a blessing. I do want to thank my friends at Westwood One, Audacy as well, the Infinity Sports Network. You can still, this show will be available on many Infinity Sports Network stations throughout the rest of the fall. Westwood One, you were there for us coming out of the pandemic when our world was completely turned upside down. Again, it's just a blessing being partners with them, also with Audacy, Infinity Sports Network. But ESPN Radio is going to be the home of this show. It's an old home of mine. It's a new home of mine. I'm getting my ties back to some people who I was working with at the start of my career, and that is an absolute, I'll keep saying it over and over, blessing. I thought that part of my career was closed. And part of the world that we're moving to as well, audio, is the podcast world. The Rich Eisen podcast world is also porting to ESPN Radio. And I can't wait to work with ESPN Radio and Good Karma Brands and everybody else there as well. And I appreciate you listening. Also, in the same way that we're available on Infinity Sports Network stations throughout the fall, I keep saying over and over and over again here, and for the last 3 years, with our relationship with Roku and the great crew there, right? Just want to get it all out right now so you don't talk about it. With Joe Francetta, who brought the show here, and Charlie Collier, and the rest of the crew there, just amazing people. As I keep on reminding everybody, Roku's got everything. So Disney Plus and ESPN Plus, and I wrote it down here. ESPN.
Yeah, heard of them.
That we're not going anywhere. If you have Roku, you still watch us.
Still got us. Yep.
Right? So, because Roku's got everything and is partners with everybody.
Yep.
So, and then I'll be on NFL Network. I think the next thing I'm doing is Hall of Fame. And then I've got a night in studio for, preseason and then game day morning. And then one of the pods, just to, again, keep talking about our business here, that we're creating a new pod here at the Rich Eisen Show and Rich Eisen Productions. I will be hosting it. It's yet untitled, but it's a pod where I'm going to stroll down memory lane and lean into the old SportsCenter days and interview colleagues of mine from back in that day and those who are still there from Connectivity from back in that day and a bunch of other people. It's untitled, but I've got a title in mind.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to call it this. Should I do it? Should I do it?
Why not?
Crowdsource it?
Yeah, sure.
I think I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it. This was SportsCenter.
I love that.
lean in because they,
I like that.
again, the folks there.
Well, the ad campaign. This is Sports Center.
Right.
This was Sports Center. Because this, I'm going to lean into the old days, tell some stories of my own, and then chop it up with some old longtime friends.
That's fun. That's going to be great.
Whose number I don't believe they've lost. Of mine, I don't think. So that's the business of what we're doing around here.
Look at us.
And the best thing about us is it's about.
The best thing about us, though, is it's about us.
That's Rich Eisen Consulting. We're bringing that consulting as well. We're full service. That's basically what I'm saying.
We do it all. You can't stop us. You can
only hope to contain us.
I don't even think they can even
Who
hope to
said
do
that once upon a time?
I don't think containment is an option.
No, that's not an option.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.